Hey Battle Bay, what's going on, guys? This is Metaky / K Wegner here. It's been a few weeks, I feel like, since I've posted a video, so I thought I'd get back in here and show you what's going on. Start off, this is the new update. So this is my first video since the new update, so I guess it's been at least that long, week and a half. And all of my gear is pretty much maxed for the dupes and levels that I have. So I've just been working on leveling myself up, getting a little bit closer to Mark 6, and kind of jumping around here. I've been playing a lot on my alt, which is an Enforcer. I'm about 1400 Infamy. I was going to show you that today, but I couldn't. So I thought we'd start out by doing a couple of draws here. I've had some extra tokens, 10 epic pieces, nothing huge there. We get, let's see, an epic shield defense perk, which is not helpful, but we do get a shot at a legendary. Let's see what happens. There we go. That's awesome. All right, that's one step closer to a legendary item. Let's do one final draw here, and then we will move on to some gameplay. All right, I'll take that. Our yellow items are looking like they're going to be pretty strong here. So, quests, man, we are stuck on board 2 here because we've been stuck on these napalm kills for a long time. I'll tell you, my guild has been struggling. Last week we got 3, our first 3 words, we had 3 napalm kills quests, which was really, really tough. So that's not awesome, but you know, we'll get there. I know, I don't want to do that. Sorry, jumping back and forth. Let's get in some games. You see my Infamy's at 3367. Been pretty solidly above the 3300s for a while, but not moving a lot further up than that. You know, I think it's a combination of gear, skill, and in all honesty, I think that these guild quests have people using gear and stuff that they don't typically use, and so you know, it's entirely possible that you know, people are just not playing what they're used to, and they're not playing with as strong items as they're used to, so this is all they get. I'm using Samsung Gang tools here again to record, and I don't remember how it does the level of game sound. That was a missed shot. So we'll see what kind of level of game sound you get here. Hopefully it's not too much, because I know you all just come here to hear my beautiful voices, so that's fine. Oh man, let's get some heals on. We got some teammates that are struggling. All right. Oh man, that was a really, really great torpedo by them. Very smart, very good move. I mean, they had us frozen anyway, so I think that was part of their plan, but let's see what we can do here to help recover. Man, come on, turn around. Just get that box out there, finally. Okay. Ah, man, they're getting me. I'm done for. SOS, help, help. Oh, yeah, that was a quick loss. I'm gonna hop out of this game. No reason to watch something. I mean, you guys came here to watch me play, obviously. So let's hop into another game. That was, I mean, I can't say it's like totally my fault. Like, you know, fixers have to get in there. But I was not aware of that second big torpedo coming my way. All right, we got 2 fixers versus 2 fixers. Rev Web I've played with before. Folks over at Bin are starting to impress me a little bit more. I've been playing with them, and at least their damage dealers, I feel like they're in general have been pretty good. I don't know about this speeder. I can't say I've played with Uke before that I'm aware of. So we'll see. We will see. I like to hide behind this little bunker thing here for a while. I guess we do have 2 fixers though, so we'll see how this goes. This isn't my favorite map for multiple fixers. I'm just going to put some fire out there just to kind of control the map a little bit. Keep an eye out for everybody's. Okay, so Uke, you'll see, is over here losing a little bit of health. Just drop boxes, hopefully for his path back, and keep an eye out so I can get a bolt on him if he ever comes over here for some healing. We'll see. The rest of my team is just sitting over here, like, hanging out. Again, drop some fire to help Bin control from a strategy perspective. But man, Uke, buddy, I'm here for you if you need any help. Let's just see if I can get this long range here. Oh no, he went backwards. That missed. Oh well. It's not like I don't have enough boxes for Uke over here. Like, come on, dude. Okay, he's coming back this way. He's finally saying, all right, time to join the team. Don't go back over there, not yet. Yeah. I've been waiting for you. Cool. All right. Are you going to join the rest of the team now, or is the rest of the team going to join you? Like, what's going on here? We'll find out. Yeah, you're full health. There's nothing to be afraid of now. I can't believe that napalm missed. That's really unfortunate. Let's see. I hope my other... oh, man, that came a little bit early. I hope my other fixer is taking care of the rest of the team, because I've been just doing nothing here. This is so boring. I am sorry, guys. Like, this is like the worst game ever to have to watch. At least first game there were like fireworks, but like I died too fast, so like I guess I'd rather be bored, but come on, not like this. Let's see, what are we doing? Get out of the way, speeder. That's the other thing, like, people don't know it. It's not like their fault, but like I was trying to get that heal on to a fellow here with a name that I can't pronounce for a long time, but I just couldn't do it because of him like body blocking me. Alright, so he's healed. How's my other guy doing? Okay, he needs some help. So that's the other thing, like, be aware. Oh, that missed. That's all right, he's got tons of boxes over here. Let's see if we can, oh, wow. That's not what that guy was aiming for, but he got lucky, didn't he? Oh, I'm hoping to get hit by something a little bit light. Here we go. So sometimes I put myself in a little bit of line of fire if I need to break a stun like that, because I need to get those heals on, man. Alright, we gotta get moving, guys. What's going on here? Why did he not get more heals than that? Anyway, weird game so far. Weird game. Let's see. Let's get over to our other healer. We can't lose fixers in a two fixer versus two fixer game. Like, you like really cannot afford to lose one of your fixers. Oh man, I thought that napalm. Why is he going in? All right, we're gonna lose this game. That guy got like way too aggressive and like for no reason. Like, why is a fixer going in that side? It's really frustrating when that happens. I guess he's in there doing some work, but can't say I'm happy about it. Stay up there. I'll take that shot. Take that grenade to the face. Oh man, I am in trouble. I don't know what. Oh yeah, gotta get out. Get out. Alright, so I'm just trying to like heal up my team as best as I can, because I assume I'm gonna die. I mean, maybe I won't, but like, chances are I'm not gonna last long here. So like, get in any last minute heals you can, which typically means I try to get my repair bolt going, because that's where like my biggest, single target heal can come from, and like that really does make or break a lot of situations. I can't get my napalm off because I can't focus on anything else right now. It's too stressful. Sorry. Not going to be doing any offense for you guys here. I actually really want to get that heal. Okay, good. You got over to Uke. The reason I wanted to do that was because I had enough heals going on with that Enforcer, and it's like I want to spread them out. Don't go too fast. Okay, well, it's not hitting you no matter what. Somebody will get it. So as I was saying, like if I have a pulse on top of one of my teammates already, I typically try to then spend my box or bolt or whatever is available to me. We won. Okay, boring match, guys. But anyway, so I can try to spread out my heals. Like if I've got one guy covered with a pulse, I try to cover somebody else with the rest of it. Well, that other healer died pretty early, but look at that difference: 22,000 healing to 8,000. Hey, there's a reason we pull out those wins sometimes. I don't have a plan for how many games I'm going to finish off with you guys here. Regarding guild exploit, oh, there's a new update. We're working on a fix. As for items and currencies gained from using, that will be dealt with in due time. We'll give you more details. Oh man, you guys know about this, right? There's a lot of stuff going on right now with people hopping into multiple clans, actually, or guilds, and actually there's whole groups of people creating rings of guilds and clearing the first board and creating a new guild over and over and over again so that they can game the system. People have gotten what would be essentially months worth of grinding, or my guess is hundreds of dollars worth of items by gaming the system. You know, people at the very top who have actually spent a bunch of money and spent a bunch of time to earn that stuff are very, very unhappy about it. So this is going to be interesting to see what they are going to do about this. You know, personally, I think that, you know, smart for people to take advantage of the system, right? Like, I actually think it's Rovio's fault that they created a system that people could game so easily. Like, they could have looked at any number of games. Look at that box getting stuck up there. They could have looked at any number of games that have, you know, reward systems like this. And just taking a page out of their book and said, okay, like, how do people control for, you know, gaming different reward systems? Like, that's not a hard thing to do, is to look for, I don't know why I just pulsed there. I was a little bit distracted by maybe, I'm off. I need to stop talking. Anyway, they could have looked at it. So I actually consider it Rovio's fault that this situation has even happened, because they need to be creating systems that can't be gamed, right? So, like, that's like opinion number one. I think it's very ingenuitive of the people who have gamed these systems to have done so, and so I don't blame any of them personally. Now, do I think that they should all, like, do they deserve all the items that they've gamed? Certainly not. You know what I mean? So, like, if they get you know, removed, taken back, whatever, that's fine. But I also don't think that people should get banned for what they've done. Ooh, man, our defender is in trouble. I can't do anything for him either. This is unfortunate. Sorry, defender dude. I mean, I can get in and try to get some heals on, but yikes. It is like, oops. It's tough keeping him alive here. Oh, man. Get over here. Come on, don't get hit anymore. You can do it. Oh my god. He's been at a sliver of health for so long. I hope he is, like, doing some real damage here to make up for all this. Oh man, I'm not going to make that on time. Dude, you don't have to call for help. Like, do you not understand? Like, you've been getting all the heals I've got. There's nothing else any human being could possibly do in this situation. I get it, dude. I'm glad that my other teammates are actually sticking around. I don't know if they, like, realize what's going on, but they certainly... Oh, man. That retargeted... Oh, God. I'm, like, blowing this, aren't I? I can't believe we won. Kept him alive. I was not paying attention to offense at all. I had no idea what was going on. What was that? Item heal. Team heal. Repair 5 damage with a single repair pulse. Oh. I don't know if I've ever gotten that. No, I've gotten it at least once. My record for lifesaver is 30 lifesaver achievements in one game. That was pretty wild when that happened. I mean, it just meant that, like, a bunch of people were really low. And actually, typically, like, it'll just stack up on players that do end up dying, but, like, you know, are, like, burning, and you, like, keep them just above, like, from burning damage for a long time. So it actually gets annoying, like, how often that little thing, like, dings up in the middle of the game. But, you know, whatever. It's really weird. So you just saw me, like, flip my camera around like that. I have been missing, like, the only button I miss on here is when I go for my repair box. And typically, like, I just, like, miss it completely. Like, I just, like, don't even hit it, and therefore, like, I'm stuck, like, trying to actually shoot my napalm, which is, like, not even what I'm going for. Yikes. Okay. Well, okay, first off, Hanzo's got some serious damage dealing there. I've played against him before, and that was scary. I guess I didn't pay attention to the fact that they are 3 speeders and an enforcer. I should have played a lot more defensively in that. I'm not going to stick around and play this or watch this, I don't think, because, you know, it's not my gameplay here, but lesson learned, stop talking while the game is loading so I can actually look at the team makeups. I don't have a plan for how many games I'm going to play here. Figured I'd just get a couple in since it's been a while since I did something, kind of show you guys what's going on. Oh, results may vary in guards. Fancy Mix Jackson. All right, so they've got 2 fixers. We've got 1. This is a pretty high infamy game with me being at the very low end of mine, so that means that I'm going to die pretty easily. Hopefully I can stay with GS1 guards here. We'll see. This map... It's really hard as a fixer, depending on where your team goes. I actually like being teamed up with speeders on this map because I can actually lay a lot of really really good boxes. See where I'm dropping them out in front there? And that ends up being really useful to those guys. Torpedo! But for the rest of these guys, like, you know, slow defenders aren't going to move in and take a bunch of boxes. I guess I'm just on torpedo watch for now. Okay. Alright. Get out of the way, Fixer. Alright. Let's get over here and get a... Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm going to just start moving out, and my turret needs to move around so I can pulse. Don't move out of the way. Okay. So he's up. Getting their pulse on. Try not to die. I should probably be prioritizing my own heals a little bit here, but this is fine. I feel off today. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. See that's. Oh yeah, did you see that long range? I love getting those. Like and the little you know, casino ding you get from doing that kind of stuff now really just makes it feel that much more satisfying. That napalm was totally wasted. People wonder why it takes me so long to get freaking napalm kills for our quests. It's because I blow them into the most ridiculous areas that are not helpful for anyone. You know what? That's why I chose Fixer, so I don't have to be good with my weapons. Who's hurt here? Let's just get the pulse off. I don't know if this is like good strategy, bad strategy, or something in between, but I typically do not let my weapons sit on cooldown, or really anything sit on cooldown. Okay, I'm being targeted. Time to move. You know, more than I really have to. Like, obviously, if something's completely useless, I'm not going to blow it. But if I can even get a little bit of value out of something, I'm going to do it. And I feel like, ooh, uh-oh, torpedo. Womp womp. I kind of want to stick around and see how this game goes. Let's move on to results may vary. I like moving to the top infamy guy on the team just to see how it goes. I think I definitely healed the team enough to keep them going on this. Anyway, I think I'm impatient with my item usage, and that's why I kind of like everything's always on cooldown, which is one of the reasons why I've never really been good at using nitro instead of overboost, is because since I always am on rotation with another item, my nitro is I'm always on global cooldown. And so if I need my nitro to get out of, you know, say big mortar fire or something like that, I just don't have it available to me. So I think that it's my fault that I can't use items like that. But I think in the long run, you know, using those items and constantly, you know, healing and not waiting on things is what has gotten me to the infamy level that I'm at. So, you know, it's, you know, maybe trouble on one hand, but not really on the other. I don't really know. We'll see. This is like the calm before the storm here. Not to... Never mind. I was about to, like, get political, which is... This is not the right time or place for any of that. Okay. Don't die on us. Come on, buddy. Alright, we're looking good. I think that my napalm there actually did slow them down quite a bit, which is exactly kind of what you want to go for. Ay. Come on, guys. See me almost try to throw a napalm instead of a boxing. Okay, so we've got a one-on-one over there with the speeder, and that's fine. Our other healer is going off, so I'm going to stay with these folks. And crap, I didn't say that. I don't know if YouTube has like a content filter and what words are banned and not banned, but I guess we'll find out. I like to keep things clean anyway. You know, who knows who's watching this? Gotta keep it for the kids. Keep it for the kid. Uh-oh. All right, shooter down. We are now at a serious disadvantage because they've got, they've only had one fixer the whole time, which means that their damage is much higher. We're sticking it out, but I can't say that come on, guys. You know, I don't know if we're going to be very reliable as far as damage goes the rest of this game. Like, this might just be like a game of attrition. Come here, little speeder. Oh man, he's in trouble. Aim for me instead. I don't know what's really going to happen. But anyway, they look like they backed off in time. And hopefully that napalm... Oh, come on. Don't go out there. Don't go out there. Man, he's got a lot of health for a speeder, 5,500. I don't know who this guy is. I've never played with AI Flamma. My guess is, oh no, our other teammates are doing fine. What are they doing? That's what I want to know. What am I moving to other teammates? I guess we just have the one shooter. You know, I forgot that we already lost a guy. We need to be going a little bit more aggressive, I think. Hopefully we can get this dude. Because he's cut off, my napalm there cut off the rest of his team from really being able to help. So I'm going to continue to put napalm here. Oh, it missed. That's a shame. Good strategy, bad execution. Hey, fellas. You know what? Oh, hit me. Right on the edge. Oh, I missed it. That's okay. Now I'm going to be slowed and stunned. Oh, boy. Oh, and torpedoed. Whoa! That was like one shot. I think there were 2 torpedoes that hit at the same time. Good shot by them. Good thinking. I mean, you know, on my Enforcer, I've been using Frost Launcher like that, where you can just get a couple, you know, a whole handful of folks stunned together. I've been using mortars on top of Big Berta specifically, but man, that torpedo right into the middle of us was pretty smart too, if you can get the line of sight on it. Let's just let this game end out, unless Flamma here is going to be running pretty ineffectively at this point. There we go. I just wanted to see what the stats are at the end of this game. Let's do 1 or 2 more. We've had a mix of wins and losses here. It's been, I think, decent games overall. Man, you know what? Our team did pretty good healing and pretty good damage. It's a shame that Killer Ship X died so early. I think that's really the difference that this game made, was he just died too soon, got a little too aggressive. You see my quest that I've got here. What do we get out of the free chest? Nothing good. Typical. 3368 infamy. I think this is exactly where we started. So we're like 50-50 on these games. You know, games where I stay alive do all right. All right. Most of my team is all. They are all. What am I saying? Nightmare players that have dropped on purpose or not. Who knows? But they at least knew that they were gonna get the rewards from Nightmare based on last season that just reset. So you know, here we go. I would consider these guys probably pretty reliable. It's hard to know for sure, but I'm going to stay back a little bit. I'm getting a little too far out for how I like to start, because I like to get a good view of everything at the very beginning. Also, like, these teams are going to be taking pot shots. Oh, we're playing against Pure. So I played against, or maybe even with Pure earlier today. Oh, come on, don't get in the way here. Well, that's okay. He needed health too. And he's got a big torpedo that he was just whacking people with. I don't want to chase this guy. This is bad news. Why am I doing this? I'm losing sight of the rest of my team. Luckily, nothing happened, but I did not feel good about that move that I just did. Anyway, Pure's got, as a fixer, has some serious damage output that he was showcasing earlier today. I think that it was a game that he ended up going from like a 3 against 1 with 2 pretty low opponents to a 1-on-1 that he drew out against a defender that was at full health, and it was like, it made sense, right? You know, you can't reliably win those all the time, but it was still one of those things where I was like, man, you did so well against those other guys. I really wish that I had been able to watch you, you know, really pull it out. But anyway, we'll see how he does. It's not good that we're losing players already. Let's see if we can get in range here for burst. I feel like I've had a pretty easy time with the healing so far. David, get back here, man. Nope, didn't hit that one. Torpedo. Not gonna hit, luckily. I don't know if I'm not being that useful here or what, but it's like I feel like I'm doing all I can. And so, considering that, like, I don't know why we're losing. Like, some games you, like, I guess you can't really determine wins and losses all the time based on your own performance, but like there's I'm frozen, I'm in trouble, something big's happening. I mean, I assume that Ofa Ghost. Did I call that or what? I was like, I don't even need to look around. I know that death is upon me. That big torpedo literally took me from, it was at least above 90% health. It's these high infamy games, man. Let's see what infamy Ofa Ghost is at. He's pretty, I guess he's up just below 4,000. But he's got a he's got a level 5, tier 5 big torpedo. Like, okay, I'm surprised he's not much higher infamy than that. I hope he's like dropping for Quest or something, because to be able to one-shot people so easily like that, with any weapon is just silly. I don't feel bad about that loss. I think that loss came to like essentially Ofa Ghost just out gearing us. You know what I mean? That's the downside to matchmaking. If people are unnaturally low, which I'm going to go ahead and say is the case with him, then you get matched by infamy only. And this is the thing that people complain about. Like, people complain that like infamy shouldn't be the only thing. I think that before this guild update, infamy was fine as like the only ranking metric for how matchmaking should work. Like, I really am okay with that. The difference is if people are forced to use non-main boats or non-main gear and are dropping because of it, when they get back up and decide they're going to like play their real game and they're like lower on infamy, it's not fair to the people that they are then matched up with, because they have this gear which they've worked really hard on or paid a lot of money for, whatever it is, that really changes the outcome of games. So I was not like a matchmaking complainer before, but like just now, because of the way that people have just had to change their style of gameplay, I kind of am. I kind of wish that things were a little bit different. I'm gonna see if I can boost up, get Reaper King. Oh, those were not friendly. I did not. Oh my God, SOS. That is embarrassing. I thought, these mines are so far on our side, there's no way that those are enemy mines, but they were. It was that speeder. It must have been, I wonder if it's Ofa Ayi? Whatever. I wonder if it was him laying those, but either way, that is just sad. I hope Reaper King can stay alive, can like do what he needs to do. Get those heals on, buddy. You box yourself. Do something. So this is the thing I don't get. Like, look at this dude. He's sitting here. He has everything available to him. Kill Fixer first. Don't go by those mines. Oh, at least I saw that one coming. But he had his repair bolt and the box on cooldown. Like, they were ready. They were ready to go, and he's just sitting there not using anything. That's frustrating. All right, watch out for mines, AJ. We got AJ and Kill Fixer first here. Those are going to be the dudes that need to at least stay alive. I don't know if Gold Roger is going to allow for a kill to come against him, but we've got 2.5 minutes. That's... Oh! Okay, good. I'm glad we didn't have to wait that long. All right, here's the deal. That was an embarrassing death by mine. I love mines, Minesweeper. So I'm going to play one more. Win or loss doesn't matter. Well, as long as it's not as embarrassing as those mines. I can't go out on that. It is just ugly. Let's see. I have a maximum of 105,000 sugar, or 1,005,000 sugar, and I'm at 1 million. So I need to level something up. Scrap a few things. I'm gonna why am I doing this while you guys are watching? I guess so I don't waste stuff. My Mark 6, I'm actually thinking about using mines, so I'm going to just level this up a couple of times. I've got all the parts and pieces for it. I don't want to use up too much sugar because I am going to keep on pushing for high-level training, but you'll see I have 7 hours. I have about 8 hours left. Anyway, enough small talk, enough chatter. Back into the gameplay. This is turning into a long video. I guess we've gone through a lot of games. So if you've made it this far, awesome. Thank you. You know, it's good to be back recording for you guys. I didn't look at the game makeup. All right, so I've got 2 enforcers and a speeder and shooter versus their. Well, I mean, these are actually really even games. They've got Booty Slap on their team, and I played with him, and he's got some damage output to watch out for. So, okay. Look at all these guys. All these yellow boats are just like, all right, we're taking off. I hope that they come back. I'm going to put these boxes out in the middle as much as I can and make them easy to pick up. I'm not really sure what my role is going to be in this game just yet. I'm hearing people getting hit, which is always scary. But it's not me. It's... Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, so we lost one. I think oh, okay. We're about to lose 2. Don't run too far. Shooter, we need your DPS. Watch out for these guys over here. Oh, yeah. These guys are coming back on the backside, and we are in trouble. Let's napalm on them to just get them moving. And, oh, wow. I thought that was a triple torpedo. Oh, man. Guys, I said I was going to do one more game, but, like, that was an awful way to go out. I'm quitting that game, and I am just moving on, and we're doing one more, okay? I can't leave you like that. It's just sad. I don't want you guys to go to the comments and make fun of me, because I know that you will, and I know that I will deserve it for how I died in those last 2 games. I think both games I used my overboost into enemy fire, whether that's mines or torpedoes or whatever it is. All right, so Shaw on our team I've played with quite a bit. Again, a pretty solid shooter. On their side, their top infamy guy is a fixer. I don't know Tom Bath. I've got nothing to say about him. This is the first time I've noticed that name. I would remember that name too, I feel like. So, who knows who this guy is? Come on. I just burst you for nothing. It would have been awesome to say that too, because look at these 3 guys that are sitting here all needing heals. I'll get y'all eventually. Since our defender's just taking off, I'm hoping that our team will like follow him or something, but it doesn't really look to be the case. Oh man, I'm not liking how this is going. Shaw needs to like move forward, and I can't get any heals over to our teammates. Yay, nice shot. I don't feel good about this still, even so. I'm hoping that I can... Oh, God, we already lost 2 guys. But no, 1 guy. Okay. Even so, still not feeling great about things. Let's see if I can... Oh, I'm just going to take this mortar right on the face. All right, guys. First. Oh, man. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right. So you just got to overboost around, make some moves. Hide behind your shooter, get some napalm down, hopefully scare him up to move him along, get the box out. I'm going to die, so I'm just going to try to like heal as much as I can in my dying breaths. Yeah, there's no chance in there. Okay, it's 1 on 2. Shaw's got full health, but he's not going to be able to make this, I don't think. What is he shooting at anyway? You know what? This loadout to me, look at this loadout. He's got 2 big torps and mines. My guess is the Shaw that I was speaking so highly of before is working on a quest. At least he got that guy, but you know, he's got 252 health left. That's it, guys. I can only lose in front of you so much before I need to go spend the rest of the day crying in a corner. We had some good games in there, though. At least games that I was fixing quite a bit. I can't say that anything felt like super spectacular, but you know, here we are. Anyway, thank you. It is always fun to get these videos out. I'm hoping to get out an Enforcer video on my alt soon, but that device actually came out to record and it was low on battery, so you'll get it next time. Until next time, this is Metaky out, and I'll see you on YouTube, and I'll see you on Discord.